Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the AGS TV channel. It is the big one, at least the biggest one. Oh, 1 second. At least the biggest one in terms of local rivalries that Villa will play this season. It's Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton Wanderers today, this evening. I am so excited. Wolves sit second from bottom. Aston Villa, both sides actually have new managers. Unai Emery, 3 league wins in 4. I am so excited. Obviously, Birmingham City playing the Championship. Same with West Bromwich Albion, Coventry City. So Villa versus Wolves is the closest that we can get to a proper derby. This game is massive. They always treat it like a cup final. I'm going to give it the respect it deserves. They need this win way more than we do, but we certainly would love one at Villa Park this evening. I hope you guys are all doing well. It is an 8 o'clock kickoff for Aston Villa versus Wolves. It is not on Sky or BT and Amazon as far as I'm aware. Obviously, if if that is false, you can tell me. And we're going to get into the lineups as well. But I'm very excited. I'm just going to go over a couple stats as well. So Emi Martinez back in goal after winning the World Cup. He also got the Golden Glove, which is amazing. I love Emi. He's incredible. He's going to play his 90th game. His 90th Premier League appearance for Aston Villa, which is incredible. Douglas Luiz makes his 120th Premier League appearance and 130th Aston Villa appearance, apparently. That's incredible. Leon Bailey with 270 appearances in his entire career. So, decent milestones there. Emi Martinez, though, back today. So happy. I think all the rumours about him having a fallout with Unai Emery, I think that might have been quashed today, because if any of that was true, Olsen would have started. Olsen wasn't bad against Tottenham. I didn't do a live stream for Tottenham. I'll explain why in a little bit. But if there was any problem with Martinez, I think Olsen could have easily played today. But he's decided to go with the World Cup winner, which I'm very happy with. Wolverhampton Wanderers, obviously, they actually sacked their manager before we did. But then they took a long time to replace their manager, to be fair. But they did finally get it. They've had 2 games with him in charge. They won against Everton 2-1 with the last kick of the game, and they just lost 1-0 to Manchester United. I'm just trying to see if their lineup is any different compared to ours. We both have a Spaniard. They have Julian Lope. I don't know how to pronounce this actually. Tegui. I'm sure you lot in the comments will let me know how you say that. But yeah, I mean, not a terrible start for Wolves. Like I said, Everton, I know they're not great, but it's not an easy place to go, and they went there and won. And obviously, Man United, that they've been a bit rocky, United, but they're in the top 4 for a reason, and they won 1-0. It was only a slender goal as well. A late one from Marcus Rashford. So it's not a terrible start to his tenure. I mean, you look at, Southampton, Nathan Jones going there. They lost 3-1 in his first game. So, in terms of comparison to other teams in the Premier League, I don't think Wolves have done too bad so far with their new manager. Going into the lineups of these two, by the way, Aston Villa. Well, we've made a couple changes, which I'm quite surprised with. So we'll go with, I'll start with Villa first. Emi Martinez back in goal, like I said. Back for Digne, Mings, Konsa, and Ashley Young. That is unchanged. Midfield 4 is where it gets interesting. Emi Buendia, Douglas Luiz, Kamara, and Matty Cash as a right mid. That could be very interesting. Obviously, it could technically be Ashley Young, but because Young has played so well at right back, we're guessing it is going to be Matty Cash coming in for right mid there, considering he came off the bench and played in an attacking position against Tottenham. Front 2, Ollie Watkins, Leon Bailey. That has been pretty standard for the last few games with Unai Emery. Wolves with a 4-2-3-1. They're probably going to sit very deep today. Jose Sarr in goal. Bueno, Kilman, Collins, and Semedo is a back 4. Nunes and Neves make up their midfield duo, with Podence, Matinho, and Hwang Chan on the right wing with, I can't believe I'm saying this, Diego Costa. I still can't believe he plays for Wolves. He starts up front for them. I don't think he has scored for Wolves yet. So he's going to be desperately looking for his first goal for them. How you doing, Dozin? What is up? Yeah, he's played 8 games for Wolves. He hasn't scored. I mean, when you're down the bottom, you need all the luck you can get. Maybe he can get his first goal. It would be a bit harsh for Villa for him to get his first goal against Aston Villa. Yeah, so Dozin, predictions for me. I'm going to ask you a lot in the chat as well. Please give me your score predictions. I'm going to say today, I'm going to be confident. And whenever I'm confident, it never goes well. But I'm actually going to say 3-0 Aston Villa. I'm going to be actually optimistic. I'm never optimistic on this channel anymore. It's something I need to do maybe more because Unai Emery is incredible. And I back him all the way. And I think Wolves, they're not a great side, are they? Let's be real. Like, you know, you should give at least some respect to every team. But Wolverhampton Wanderers, they're not great. Let's not kid ourselves. There's a reason why they are second bottom. I know people will say, you know, their old manager, things are going to be different and they might not be the second worst team in the league. But the table doesn't lie, and Villa, I think with recent form, we should win. So I'm going to say confident 3-0 win. I can say I think Ollie Watkins will score today. You know, missed a few chances against Liverpool, but he did score. Tottenham game, I think he was a little bit more quiet, but he did set up the goal for Emi Buendia, which is a really nice layoff. He actually won it brilliantly. Hugo Lloris spilt the shot from Douglas Luiz. Watkins actually very calmly placed it back into the middle, and it was finished off by Emi Buendia. Really good from Ollie Watkins, very unselfish. I thought overall he played really well. He's getting better at holding up the ball and battling defenders, which is a big thing I've complained at him for. The only thing I'm gonna say is 1-on-1, I'm just not confident with Ollie Watkins. That is just a little bit like Darwin Núñez at Liverpool. I'm sure they're gonna feel the same. They like Núñez, but 1-on-1, they're just not confident. I can't. When I see Watkins go 1-on-1, I don't get overly confident. If it was Buendia or Leon Bailey, I would say something different. But with Watkins, I'm sorry, I'm just not that confident. But I do back him. Hopefully he can push on. Leon Bailey, I think recently hasn't been that great. I'll support all these players, obviously, but I'm gonna, give a little bit of stick where it's due. Bailey weren't great against Spurs. It gets like put under the carpet because we won and we played actually very well. But Leon Bailey did very little in the game, and it was actually only after he came off we then got the second goal and completely controlled the game. And it was actually very calm for a Villa. It was very calm end to the match. But Leon Bailey, he slipped a few times against Liverpool. Could have scored, probably should have scored. I think he needs to kick on maybe a little bit because there are going to be times where we're not going to get the result we want. And people will look at Bailey if he doesn't play very well. Paper Wings, the Game Cat says he's going for a 4-0. Confidence is high. Yeah, pretty much like me. I said 3-0. I think 4 is a lot, but I think could easily happen. I think if we score early today, I think they are going to be in for a long game. Hwang Yi-chan doesn't get many for Wolves, I will say that. But he's got pace. I'll give him that. He's not a goal scorer, and they signed him as a striker, and he barely ever scores for Wolves. He hasn't. Again, not only him, but Diego Costa. They haven't scored yet, and that's a lot of games. That is 21 games between the two of them, and they haven't scored. Like that's not great. He only scored 5 last season in 30, so it's not great reading really. I don't want to be overcritical. I'm not a Wolves fan. It doesn't really matter too much to me. But their front line, I mean, the stats speak for itself. Really, it's horrific. How you doing? Aston Villa Short says, AJ, I'm excited for this derby. What's your score prediction? I did say it earlier. I'm going to say it again. 3-0 Villa. I'm going to be very confident. It could blow up in my face, but we've won 3 of our last 4 league games. Emery's been incredible. The only worry is we are against possibly a low block today for the first time in Emery's tenure at Villa, that we're going to be against a low block. We might struggle. You look at Man City, not Man City. Man United, they ran at us in both games. Same with Brighton. In fact, we were the defensive team against Brighton. Liverpool, obviously, they're going to go for pace. It was like counter-attack versus counter-attack. High press versus high press, that type of game. And the Spurs as well. I mean, the Spurs didn't really play that well, but they were technically dominant in terms of possession. This is going to be the first time we'll play a team that we're going to have more of the ball. So we're also going to get a stream as well. Obviously, it's not on Sky BT and all that. So if anyone has a good stream, please put it in the chat. I will pin it and we can watch it all together. How you doing, CJ the King? He says, hey AJ, what's good? Villa Short says 1-1. A little bit pessimistic, but fair enough. Isabel says, hi, besties. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Wolves. Man, this pessimism is crazy. This pessimism. Oh, yeah, I do need to do the overlay. Sorry, give me a second. A couple overlays I can put on, I suppose. Where is it? I forget. Scoreline. Time. Oh, that's the timer in it. I forgot. Oh no, not that. There we go. I need to get back used to streaming again. You can't find any on Twitter. Well, hopefully we'll find something. I'm gonna go with Total Sport and see how it goes. But yeah, guys, please tell me in the chat if you have a stream, and we'll share it for everyone. I want everyone to be able to watch the game if they can. Jerry also asked the question. I just don't want to lose. I think losing to Wolves. I mean, obviously they're our local derby. It would hurt. Like their second bottom. I like Nottingham Forest. It would actually obviously not only help Wolves, but it would put Forest in the mud a little bit. Forest are winning though 1-0. You can see on screen they have scored against Southampton. I was just talking about Nathan Jones. He has had a great start to his Southampton career, and in 1 year's put Forest 1-0 up there. They go as high as 15th in the table, which is incredible. Considering their goal difference and the games that they have lost, but they are climbing. That would be their 4th league win of the season if they can hang on. Why didn't you stream Spurs? Oh yeah, I forgot to say. So I was with my girlfriend, and well, it's a bit awkward really. I had something planned, and it's kind of hard to like. I can't plan something and then not go through with it. It's not really fair. So I made a TikTok video about it. I still kind of watched the game a little bit. I watched it on my phone. But yeah, I couldn't really stream. I didn't think it'd be fair. Douglas Swedes has got an 80-17 week on FIFA. Wow, that's incredible. 2-0 Villa of the Villa, says Tobias Dan. I would absolutely love a 2-0 win. I want any win for Villa, really. You are very funny. Joey says 3-1 Villa, Watkins brace up the mighty Villa. All right, I'll go into Total Sport. That'll be the first place I check, but it never works. The best I have seen, the most consistent I have seen for streaming is actually Twitter. Which is I always kind of check Twitter here and there. I always forget the place that streams it. There's like a few channels, but they all like follow each other. So I'll just try here first. I'll try Total Sport Tech first, and then we'll go from there. Total Sport Tech, test my patience. Dozin says 2-1 Villa. Haven't seen, by the way, Dean for a while. I know he likes to be negative. I know you all know who Dean is. I know he likes to be negative. I do like him, but my life. It must hurt him right now. He can't be as negative as he wants to, because we're actually winning games of football. Also, CJ, you are very funny. Bro thinks he's hilarious. All right, I'm gonna try this stream first. Like I said, I got a bad feeling today. You've got Diego Costa, who's not scored for Wolves yet, and Hwang Chan has yet to score a league goal this season. It does feel like it will be one of those days where Villa is that team that they score against. I don't know. I am really positive and I'm really confident, but it's always when you're a Villa fan, it lingers in the back of your mind. Is Dean the one with the yeah? He used to be. Yeah. I think he's changed it now to Unai Emery. Is there a stream on Twitter? I can't find one, mate. I'm so far I'm looking on Total Sportet, but I'm having issues there already. I'm not even finding anything, to be quite honest with you. Guys, please do so if you find a stream, please do tell everyone. We can all watch it together. And how good would that be? No, Dean changes the channel name of every. Yeah, he does. He loves it. He loves it. He's not here though. He's not. He likes to come in every now and then and say just something negative about Villa. I love Dean, but it's my guy. We could win the league and he'd find a complaint. Also, the Villa player said he's at the game. If you're at the game, I hope you enjoy it. If anyone is at the game right now, I think my dad is there right now as well. I hope you do enjoy. All right, Total Sport Tech has been a bit of a bust. I am very quickly going to type Aston Villa versus Wolves on Twitter, but I don't think I'll be able to find anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a bit of trouble. Didn't his goal fully get terminated? I saw. So sad. His goal fully got taken down. Footy doesn't work. Christ. Isabel. Oh dear. I'm gonna try a few more. To be fair, places like Total Sporter is like a third party for like other links to work. So maybe if I just keep going, I know this is basically copium, but if I keep going, I might be able to find somewhere. Uh, no, it's bad. We have to watch Sky Sports News. Oh dear. That is, you are down bad if you have to watch Sky Sports News. He's got, if you try it, tells you the domain's been seized. Yeah, I reckon the guy who made it has been arrested then. Because if they've got the domain, I mean, I fear for the person who he's the admin of the site. That is all I'm gonna say. Alright, hopefully this will. I thought this was gonna work. It says video play, couldn't play. Rip his goal. It will forever be missed. I can't currently find a live stream. Like I said, guys, if any of you find a stream that works, I will post it as a pinned comment for everyone to click on. But as of right now, I cannot find a site to use. Oh, Isabel's okay, this could be huge. This could be huge. This is dramatic. Isabel's potentially found something. Provide it. And I will pin the comment. Don't you worry. Tell Sportec third link. Alright, is it BTS streams? Because that is my third link. That is literally what it's. I'm not joking. It says Grand Prix 2023, but it's not. Well, I click my third link and it's just it comes up with a fake ad blocker. So I don't know about that. I don't know. I need VAR on that. Yeah, it's not loading for me. I don't really know. I can't. Well, even if I wanted to, and I literally I don't have the game up. And two, my channel will get banned. Is there a way? Izzy, can you send the link in the chat, or will it not allow you to? Because you could be able to potentially copy and paste it and put it in the chat. Okay. I don't get why this is not working. Oh wait, there we go. I think I've got it. Maybe. VAR. Oh, I've got it. There we go. It does work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it does work. I will provide a link for you lot. Don't you worry. See, I will go through my promise. I'm not a scam artist. It is working. So I will post that. I will say click on your own accord. This is a website. If you do want to watch it, do it. But I will not take any blame for anything that you click on. That is all I'm going to say. Click on your own accord. There you go. Hopefully everything is okay. Yeah, it says F1, but it's not. But maybe that's how they get away with it. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take that. So yeah, Villa do have a corner. With 8 minutes in, I finally found something. We move. I'm just gonna get the lineups of both teams on my phone. I'll take a screenshot so I don't spoil the game for myself. I've got photos. All right. It's actually, I gotta say, it's not bad. The timing is not too far away. It's like a minute behind. Hey, just get a VPN, and I'll get you a Peacock login already. All right, I'll get a VPN. I'll get a VPN. Okay, mate. I appreciate that. I'll get a VPN. It's only a minute behind, which is decent. It's not bad. It's not bad. Villa do have. Sorry, we have a free kick with Wolves, and it's headed away. See, I'm just saying, I'm very nice. I could actually have withheld the link, but I'm actually lovely. It's a virtual private network. It allows you to be able to watch things from countries you're not supposed to, right? Because there are licenses and legal issues. Like Netflix in America is slightly different to Netflix in the UK because different licenses, different agreements, and stuff like that. So some films they can have access to that we can't, and vice versa. You want one of them? I mean, they are very useful. They are very useful. Oh my god. Just trying to refresh this. People are saying 1-0 Wolves. I would prefer no spoils in the chat, guys. To be honest with you lot. We do have a stream, it's the pin comment. We never live on my days. I should stream on Twitch more. You're not wrong. For some reason the stream's being a bit weird now. It's not loading. I've refreshed it like 3 times. That's worrying. I'm guessing it is 1-0 to Wolves. Because they have a corner here. And yeah, they've scored. And it's lagged as soon as they've scored. Yeah, it is 1-0 to Wolves. What a start. 10 minutes into a game. Dear Lord. What a horrible start. And my stream is literally frozen. I just have to watch a frozen screen of them celebrating. I did say I was confident, but I was wary at the same time. And yeah. That is what I will say about that. 1-0 to Wolves. I think they scored from the corner. It was Pedence. Oh, to be fair, Pedence did really well. He dribbled past Douglas Luiz and smashed it in. Oh, dear Villa. What a nightmare. As much as this stream works, it's a bit laggy. It's if you've got nothing, it's better than nothing, but it's barely better than nothing. It's a great goal. It's a great goal, to be fair. Yeah. This is one of those. It is one of those. We can play as an underdog, but that is never a problem. We play down to level. We still play down to the level of teams behind us. We struggle. Whenever it's always the Villa way, isn't it? Whenever we play a team, that has a low block and we actually are expected to get something from, we struggle. It's the Villa way. It's games where you don't expect us to get anything from. It's where we pick up the points, like the Spurs game, like the United game, like Brighton away, when we went a goal down. It is 1-0 to Wolves. They are 16th in the league. The stream you're watching, I'm watching on. It is a pinned comment if you want to click on it. Click on your own risk. It's not great. It has lagged several times. But it is something one of my viewers was able to find, and that's all I have right now. I'm scraping the barrel a little bit. But yeah, if you do want to watch the game, you can do that through the link. Free kick to Villa. Luca Digne, left-footed towards Ollie Watkins. Good header away. Poor free kick there from Digne. Really poor, to be honest. Villa win it back and they claim for a foul, but we're not going to get it. Tyrone Mings gets a nice little 1-2. 14 minutes gone here. Villa 0. Wolves 1. Guys, don't forget, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've had a lot of new people today. Obviously, not just Villa fans, but we're all a big Villa family. I have provided a link for you lot to watch the game if you want to. And I'm here to talk about the game as well. So yeah, any support to the channel will be appreciated. Hey, watching the game on a terrible live stream. On a terrible, dodgy stream. But it's better than nothing. And you can watch it on the pinned comment of the chat if you want to view it. It's not what we needed. L bus incoming from Wolves. Yeah, it's a long way to go yet, but poor start. Very poor start. Thoughts on proper claret and blue team Burnley? They're doing well this season. To be fair, Vincent Kompany, I mean, he's probably going to get snapped up by a big team because why would you stay at Burnley? He's going to get them promoted, and then why would you stay? That is the real question. Pass from Emmy out wide. Villa trying to play from the back. Matty Cash. Oh dear, Cash looks for a foul. He's not going to get it. Wolves get a throw in. I gotta say, the Wolves crowd have really got behind their team. It's all I hear right now. They are absolutely loving it. To be fair to Wolves, they've been the better side. You gotta say it. The streams, it says F1, but it's not. It literally says Formula 1 Azerbaijan Grand Prix 2023. But it is Villa versus Wolves, I can promise you. It's even in the URL. What happened to Young? I mean, he can have good games and bad games, to be fair. It's just when he has bad games, he has really bad games. Which team is playing good? To be fair to Wolves, they're winning and they've been the better side from what I can see so far. Someone says, I can't even get the stream to work, sadly. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And even right now, it's still a bit buffering. But I've got unless someone else can provide another link for another site. This is all we have. Dougie got the angle wrong from that replay they showed. Gave Pedence the middle when he had the help the other way. Yeah, it was a bit easy for Pedence. Great finish. Martino stood still as it went past him. It's a really good goal. But it's preventable. I think that's what I will say. It is preventable. Also, Aston Villa short says not to be negative. Wolves are doing way better than us. They've set up well. To be fair, they've set up well. Can't find anywhere to watch the game. It seems like there's no point. I wouldn't say that because win, lose, or draw, you're gonna. Well, you should back the boys. But there is a link in the pinned comment if you do want to watch the game. You are able to there. Wolves, I gotta say, Hwang Yi-Chan rinsing down the right hand side. He wins a corner from a header from Tyrone Mings. We're struggling. We're struggling. Their new manager is. I mean, he got them a win against Everton. They barely lost to Man United at home. And they've already had 4 corners in 15 minutes. Oh, sorry, in 20 minutes, and they lead 1-0 against Villa. I mean, ask for a better start as a Wolves fan. You couldn't ask for it. Villa struggling. Kilman against Kamara. Matinho will take the corner. It'll be right-footed. It'll be an outswinger. It's a header on goal, man. It's barely clear by Villa. They're winning headers, man. It's even the basics. They're doing well, Wolves. And all I hear is their crowd. This Villa crowd is terrible. I gotta say, the Villa crowd have been absolutely rock silent. All I hear, and I hate to say it, but all I hear are the Wolves fans. They were literally singing football in a library. Like, shocking from Villa. I can't lie. I expected better. Not only better by the players, I expected better by the fans. But sometimes the fans need to react. They get their reaction from the players, and the players have not done well so far. They've been better to everything. AJ stream curse. It is the stream. It is the curse of AJ, isn't it? And now the stream is buffering for me again. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hard for Villa Park to get behind. I mean, that is true, but we don't help ourselves. You know, we're not like Portsmouth, teams like that who just sing non-stop, no matter what the result is. You know that they had like successive relegations to League Two, but they'd sell out every game and they'd sing for 90 minutes. Villa are not that type of team. Sometimes our fans will, you know, they're reactive, and if they get a little bit, say like Watkins presses high, wins the ball, gets a shot away, you know that will get the crowd going. But until that, it's gonna be like this. It's early days. I'm not going to be too negative because we are literally 20 minutes into a game of football. Maybe I need to just like chill for a little bit. But it's not been a great start from Villa at all. It's been all Wolves. They've had complete control of this game. And one of our better players, Douglas Luiz, made the mistake for the goal. Villa, we do play better as underdogs, 100%, Oscar. 100%. No, not a single person will disagree with that. Good ball again out wide. Well, it should have been a good ball. A Semedo with terrible ball control there. One, I think he should have got to the ball quicker than what he did, and two, he should have kept it in play. So poor, I think. This is such a poor start from Villa. It is 1-0 to Leeds as well against West Ham. Surely, if they lose that West Ham, their manager, surely Moyes is gone. Surely Moyes cannot survive. That would be 6 losses in a row for David Moyes, by the way. If that happens, 6 league losses in a row. How can any manager survive that at the top level? Luca Digne is giving it away. Here's Wangi Chan. The Wolves' high press is killing us. This Wolves' high press is absolutely killing us. Yeah, Graham, it's a bit of a mess, mate. To be honest, it's a bit of a nightmare. Bit of a nightmare. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one for West Ham. Some of the players they brought in, like Paqueta, so good, but it's just not worked out, has it? Ball played to the left-hand side. Villa really struggling. Bueno, early ball in, deflected. No one deals with it. Big chance for Wolves. What a save! Emi Martinez. Well, that, you feel like if that goes in, the game's done, right? It's a great save from Emi. Cross comes in. Costa tries to climb with a header. Back to Bueno. Still Wolves have it in play. Bueno left-footed cross. Diving header away by Luca Digne. And Villa don't have it clear. Still, Neves tries to thread a lovely ball forward, and it's one back. I've got to say, if Emi's had to make a great save there, 1-on-1. If that's 2-0, the game's done almost. Like, what a horrible, horrible start to the game for Aston Villa. So the website says they're showing F1, but it's actually not F1 if you click play. The title even on this is Formula 1 Azerbaijan, but it's obviously not. So I think it's a way for them to like avoid copyright bots. I'm guessing. I don't know. Villa just need to calm down, man. What a horrible start to the game. It's almost embarrassing, to be honest with you lot. Tyrone Mings hammers it long. Looking for Bailey. To be fair, Bailey's took it down really well. He could have found Cash there, I think. Oh, it's a great challenge. What a tackle that is. What a tackle. Kilman, the centre back, running out. Slide tackle. Had to win it. Young is now fouled on the halfway line by Diego Costa. Free kick to Aston Villa. Oh, okay. I just don't get it. I just don't understand how we can play so well against Tottenham. We've played much better than this against Liverpool. And yet we've been by far the worst team in this game. And you can't say it's all Wolves because, like, when you're playing this bad, it's a bit of both. It's a bit of Wolves having a great game plan so far and deserving, obviously, their lead. But part of it has to go down to Villa just being shocking. There's literally just a play button for me to press. Like I'm literally just on a pretty much a blank page, and it says Formula One Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Like I don't know what to tell you. Look, that's all I did. Like I said, click at your own risk. I don't know how trustworthy this is. We'll see. Free kick to Aston Villa in a good position. Now Ruben Neves is complaining. He obviously thinks that wasn't a foul, but it was. By the way, guys, if there is a goal, either way, please don't spoil it. I'd rather get my natural reaction to it. I think every streamer ever would want that. So yeah, guys, please do that. That'd be great. Thank you. It is embarrassing. I will, yeah, Mike. I will get that VPN. It'll be great for those games where are not covered by Sky and BT. If I go back to the website, I can tell you guys because I removed. If I go back to Total Sports, there we go. So if I click that, it just comes up with Google now. That's weird. Huh. I think I get where you guys are coming from. That wasn't coming up before. I go to the website and I click Super Sports thing, and it just comes up with like a ad block thing. Which I don't really get. Okay. I have no clue. I have no clue. It should direct you to the game, but for some reason it isn't directing some people. It does sound like an away game. I think it's just not directing people where they should be. It in the URL it literally says Aston Villa versus Wolverhampton, so like it should be taking people there, and it's not. I don't really know why, but I've got the stream up from following those instructions. Ashley Young digs a cross out. It's a good pick out, actually. Header forward from Digne. Good header away by Ruben Neves. Ashley Young hooks another cross back in, and it's overhit to hell. And behind for a goal kick to a horrible cross in from Ashley Young the second time. Dear Lord. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Sago's long. 27 gone now. Villa 0, Wolves 1. And we have been shocking. There's no other way of putting it. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. But the link does work for me. And they may have restricted. I think they're trying to think of ways to maybe keep the stream from being taken down, and they might be redirecting people elsewhere. But it should work, and it did work for me at first. So I don't really know why it's not working. But you click the link and it should direct you to the page where you literally click play. There's like a play button in a screen. So I don't understand when people say it's not taking you there. I don't really get it. First time I've seen Emery sitting down during the match, even he's confused how we can show up and perform like that. I just it's the Villa way. I always say whenever there's a game I'm excited for and a game that we have pressure to win, this type of thing does happen. It doesn't matter who the manager is, the ownership, or it's just been a thing for years now, really. Coutinho, it goes long. Tyrone Mings will shepherd that to Emi Martinez. Villa just haven't got flow right now. Even just do the basics, get some flow going. Pick some passes together, keep the ball. I think Wolves have had more of the ball than we have. Villa do have a free kick. And while Douglas Luiz wanted Mings to take it, but instead he's rushed it, I think because the crowd got on his back a little bit there because we took too long. Mings now back to Martinez. 29 on the clock here. Villa 0. Wolves 1. That goal from Pedence, is the separator between the two sides. Villa switching the play from left to right. Ashley Young, as predicted, he is the fullback for today, with Matty Cash at right mid in the 4-4-2. Young back towards Ezri Konsa. All right, we're starting to get more of the ball now. Can we do anything with it? Young, and then we just drill it forward. Looking for Watkins. And my stream is frozen as Watkins challenges Semedo. What a time to freeze it. It doesn't freeze during any of the boring build-up, but as soon as we go long looking for Watkins where he might win it, my stream freezes. Oh dear. 40 view in the live stream. I know it's not great for Villa right now, but any support on the channel will be appreciated. And like I said, we will try and provide you lot the capability of watching the game and having a chat about it as well. Well, I've got the stream back on. It's on a Wolves attack. Neves. Oh, that's a great ball. Wangi Chan, he's got options if you can get there. Wang has to keep it in play rather than do an early ball. Tries to recycle it, it goes backwards. It's not even Semedo on the ball, it's Neves actually. Sorry, Nunes swapping over with Neves. Nunes started on the left. To be fair, he's gone back to the left. He just chased the ball really well. Poor pass, but then Bailey doesn't realise, and the Villa crowd are not very happy with that. Here's Leon Bailey. What? This stream is killing me. This stream is killing me. Oh, Buendia is tackled very easily. Wolves have won the ball far too easily. We've been so easy to play against. So easy to play against. We've been like paper. Having our worst season since 15-16, yet you lot are still below us in the table. Because we don't have your money. Because you lot seem to forget about financial fair play. Obviously, Harrison is a Chelsea fan, for those who don't know. Obviously a friend of mine. But Chelsea do seem to just spend whatever they want and get away with it. And then they'll spend to upgrade and then sit 9th in the table. Yep. As Wolves fans, the only time I go against Villa, every game Villa play, I want Villa to win. Fair enough, Dark Knight. And you know what? Wolves have been very good. We have been, I don't want to say the word embarrassing, but it's the closest to it, I'm going to say. It's the closest it can get to without me saying embarrassing, because it's been all balls. Villa have been, even the word toothless is a bit too soft for what we've been today. Just look without an idea. I think we got a bit shell-shocked by their goal. And we don't quite know what to do. Another long ball is perfect towards Diego Costa. Costa's options. He goes back to Bueno, who's had such a good game already so far, the fullback. Step overs, left-footed, great ball. Hacked away by Mings. Corner kick to Wolves again. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Your financial fair play is fine because you're buying youth. No, that's what they say. That's what they say. Alright. Alright. How much money again? Is it like, what, 70 million? Something stupid? You want to get on Cuckoo for how much money as well? I don't get it, man. I swear Enzo Fernandez, Fernandez, he's going for like 70 mil. I swear it's a lot of money. He's forcing his way out as well, out of Benfica. 115 mil. And you haven't broke financial fair play. Okay. You're basically Man City, but Man City win more things. You're like a worse Man City. Oh dear. It's Pedence for Wolves. Cross comes in, deflected away. Finally, Villa win it back with Ollie Watkins. But Watkins is surrounded, although he does a good pass to Matty Cash here. And we've finally got the ball forward. Cash has options and then goes backwards, and the crowd are not happy with that. Goes back to Luiz. And then Kamara dummies it. Looking for Buendia. What is this game? Oh, so Dean was here when I said it. Hello, how you doing, Dean? Oh, okay, fair enough. Obviously that's more important than football. I hope everything with your family is okay, and I won't comment on anything else. But yeah, I was not expecting to read that. I'm sorry, man. He's fully forcing the move as well, which is so annoying. Yeah, I mean Benfica. I think it would be funny if Benfica stopped. It stopped the signing going through, and then just put him in the B team, like fully punish him. Yeah, you're gonna have to pay the money, bruv. You're gonna have to pay the money because they're not gonna let him go without the clause. I don't think. Is Martinez Sevilla? We're over a third way through the game, and it's been the most flat game you've ever seen. 48 of you in the live stream right now, guys. Please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you're a Villa fan, a Wolves fan, or a fan of football in general, it will do a lot for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. It is Leeds United 1, West Ham 1. It's still 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, and Palace 0, Tottenham 0 is the other kickoff game. Spurs, obviously, with the loss to Villa. That's a heavy tackle. Now that should be at least a yellow card for Wang Yi-chan. It is a yellow. I'm surprised Villa have not asked for more there, because that is a horrific challenge for Wang Yi-chan. That's high from Chan. Well, I was thinking, I saw this straight away and I thought red. That's high. That's high on Chan. That's at least a yellow. That, I mean, I've seen reds for worse. Sorry, for softer things than that. That's a very high rash challenge from Hwang Chan. My first thought was red card. So my stream's buffering a little bit. Harrison says, we should have never got rid of Tuchel. I said it on the day we got part of a very stupid idea. Tuchel's real manager. How he affects the team. Yeah, Dean, I hope you're okay, man. I hope you're okay. Obviously, you know, things aren't going to be too great right now. But I hope everything... I don't know how to word it, but I hope everything will be okay at the very least. I'm guessing there's going to be a check of this. I think the check has already gone through, I'm guessing. I'm surprised, actually, that it... Look, I know I'm going to be biased. I think that's possibly a red there. That's a high challenge. Yeah, he thought it was red. I thought it was red. I thought it was red. I think Wolves have got away with one there. Hmm. I could do with a new stream here because like this is just constantly buffering. It's really difficult for me to get a foothold of the game. Never mind Aston Villa. Oh man, still remains 1-0 to Wolves. Very close. It's half time yet, and it's just not been good enough from Villa. It's like we've not played. It genuinely feels like we're gonna start the second half and just have them 1-0 up. It's that simple. Well, my streams come back to a Villa corner and they're complaining about Jose Sarr, so I'm guessing there was a possible mistake there. And again, it buffers, bruv. I don't get it, man. I don't get how this is so bad. This is so hard. I'm definitely going to try and look for something else. It's actually gone back in time as well, for God's sake. The Wolves clear it long here. So I think this is where it leads to the corner. Ashley Young has it. Into Matty Cash. Cash a bit deeper than I think what he'd want to be. Mings. Back to Concert. Ashley Young. Villa still very deep. Wolves, to be fair, their press has been very good this game. They keep their shape and then they pounce on you. They wait till the ball gets into a certain position and then they sprint at you. Kamara, though, does well and then loses the ball. Their tackles have been amazing. They have... It's like having sentinels in midfield. They've done so well. It's a bit of a poor pass, that is, though, from Nunes. Villa trying to counter-attack volley Watkins. And Watkins goes down against Collins. A goal kick is given, which Collins will celebrate. Oh, dear. And Watkins isn't going to argue with it, apparently. What a horrible mark. Honestly, this half, could it have gone worse? Could this half have gone worse? Wait, was it actually off Collins? Well, Watkins doesn't even claim it. Here's Matty Cash. Ollie says, come on, Wolves. To be fair, you've done well. I got to give credit where it's due. We've been the worst side by a mile. We've not been good enough. And what can I say, really? Wolves have come here with a very good game plan. It's worked. They've rattled us, unsettled us. I'd say it's 50% Wolves have been great, 50% we've been just terrible. When it's this bad, it's never just one or the other. It's usually both, and that's just what it is. This has probably been Wolves' easiest game of the season so far. You say that, Ollie. We've been flat. We've been absolutely just devoid of anything, man. Considering Wolves are second bottom, at any point, if you do actually create chances, and especially if you score, I feel like you could go on to beat them. But we don't look like even coming close to their goal. I don't think we've made Jose Sarr do anything. It's been so easy for Wolves this has. Very disappointing. I hope Emery batters Villa at half time. Get into these players. Because it's just horrific. Jose Sarr with a terrible clearance. Villa do have a throw in and it buffers again. Oh my god. Every time Villa have a chance, it buffers. Every time. I desperately, yeah, I'm 100%, 100,000% gonna get a VPN because I can't be asked to deal with this every time. Got to be the point where we start questioning the players. A third manager, we still can't do the basics in some games. It is shocking. I've always said some of these players they aren't good enough, really. Like, I know. Look, I'm gonna say Ezri Konsa isn't good enough. I know we've got Diego Carlos coming in. I've heard as well we might be in for Pau Torres. There are reasons for that. Konsa is shocking. Like, we got a lot of players who get carried a little bit. Matty Cash, right? I know Villa fans love Cash, but Emery thinks a 38-year-old Ashley Young is better. And I would trust his judgment above supporters, right? He's a coach. He's won a lot I think he's won the Europa League like 4 times. Like, he knows what he's talking about. I think that says a lot, really. Considering Cash, how young he is, how fast he is. I think it does say a lot that he would trust Ashley Young more than him. Yeah, Konsa does look lost sometimes. He's not quick. He's not strong. He's not good in the air like Mings. Like, I don't really know what Konsa offers. He used to the first year at Villa in the Premier League, he was incredible, right? Probably our best defender, threw himself into everything, always got stuck in, and his decision making was like second to none. Where's that all gone? How has he had such a downfall? He's one of the biggest downfalls I've ever seen a player have in the space of, in terms of a couple of years. Massive downfall from Konsa. But we have been shocking. Luiz and Kamara of every game so far in Emery's tenure have been incredible. Today, they've not been great. We've not carried the ball very well. A big miss, and I know some of you lot are going to disagree, but it is true, John McGinn. John McGinn not here today. You know, you lose the passing, right? The second goal against Spurs, lovely scoop ball from McGinn. Created the goal. I know people hate McGinn. Oh, there's a chance for Wolves here. Pedence tries to put a ball into the box. It's well cut out. I think that's a big chance for Wolves, and they've wasted it. Getting back to my point, John McGinn, I think it's been a big miss this game. McGinn's passing sometimes is the best in the squad, which I know some people would disagree with, but he can pick a pass. He can pick a pass. He just disappears in some games, but I think missing McGinn today has been crucial. Always works hard. We need Malberg back. Oh, what a defender he was. Malberg and Martin Lawson. Incredible. Slightly before my time. With you on that, good analysis of him again. Cheers. But people hate, for some reason, this fan base is really weird. I don't know if you lot have noticed. You go on Twitter or you go on Facebook, whatever. The fans have like weird agendas on players. I don't get it. Like Mings has had it, right? Look how bad Villa are without Mings when we don't play him. Our defense at 6s and 7s, man. Like I remember times where we'd play Konsa and Courtney House at the back. How bad we've been. There's like no leadership there. And yet people always get on the back of Mings. I know Mings makes mistakes, but he is, like, on his day, he's a solid centre-back. There's a reason why he's played for England, right? And John McGinn is a scapegoat as well. You know, we lose a game with him in midfield. We've sometimes played him as a 4, you know, as a CDM, and he's just not that. He's just, the same when we played Douglas Luiz there, he's just not a CDM. And then we complain about how bad they are when they play CDM. Yeah. So when this game, how are you watching the game, AJ? I'm currently watching a terrible stream, which I don't even know if I want to recommend anymore because it is buffered so many times. It's one of those where I'll watch it if there's nothing else, but I'm desperate to find something else. Coming up to half time here, and it's got to go down as one of the worst. In fact, no, I will say it, the worst half of football Villa have had this season. It's just flat. I feel for the fans who've paid. My dad's gone today. My dad's paid £40 to go watch this. I'd like to know where that money, where the money has got him for value here, because it's just not there. I'm just watching Douglas Luiz like dribble the ball straight to Wolves. Chance though with Leon Bailey in the box. Trying to get it past Kilman. It's just pathetic, really. Cash trying to press now. He has won it back temporarily. Hacked away, though. And that should be half-time. It is. What a shocking half of football that is. But there's a couple of boos at Villa Park, and there's a reason for that. Because we've been absolutely pony. What a terrible half for Aston Villa. Dear. F in the chat for AJ's dad. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. My dad and my uncle have gone today, and well, he was all excited. I'm sure he won't be right now. I'm sure he was probably one of those who were booing. What a terrible first half for Aston Villa. We're going to go into the stats and everything, but I'm just going to tell you what I saw with my own eyes. We looked flat. We looked out of ideas. Wolves, literally from minute 1, you know, they pressed really high. We didn't know how to deal with it. They scored a goal with Daniel Pedence, dribbled it past Douglas Luiz, smashed it into the corner. Emi Martinez stood still. And since then, Wolves haven't looked back. I think they've been completely dominant. It's been easy for them. They've played long balls down the channel to Gwangi Chan, who I did say, although he's not scored this season, I did say, look, we can worry about his pace a little bit because we don't have the quickest defence, do we? Like, he's quicker than Luca Digne. Like, you don't need me to tell you that. You probably know that already. And we struggled. We've really struggled. Wolves, they lack firepower, but I think they know that. They know their limits, and all they've got is high press, and hopefully they can nick a goal here and there. They've had chances. They probably should be 2-0 up. Emi Martinez made a great save. I think was it Hwang Hee-chan who went 1-on-1 again? Or it might have been Nunes. I forgot who it was, but there was a big opportunity on the right hand side, and Emi Martinez came out and smothered it. And you feel that 2-0 with how we've been playing probably would have been the game, to be honest. We look absolutely shocking. I'll go into the stats, and I don't think you'd be surprised to hear any of these, considering how bad it's been. 46% of the ball for Villa. We're at home against second bottom of the table, Wolverhampton Wanderers. 46% of the ball. 2 shots, 1 on target. How embarrassing. One shot on target at home in half a game. We've had 7 free kicks and done nothing with them. They've had 6 corners. And they've done more passes than we have. 7. This is the stat I want to say the most, though, right? I think I've said this a little bit during the game. Their midfield are like sentinels. They have won the ball so many times. You know how many times? Apparently 17. 17 tackles, right? And if you want to know, right, in terms of a comparison to how bad that is, we have only made 3, right? That, ignore every stat, right, that I've gone through. That to me is not right. 17 tackles. 17 to 3 is embarrassing. Paper midfield compared to a monster of a midfield. That's where we've lost this game so far. Midfield battle. And we have a better midfield than we do. We have a better midfield than they do, sorry. Kamara and Luiz, I would easily say better than Nunes and Neves. By far. But it's not been the case. It's been absolutely embarrassing. But they do have a 3-on-2. It's Moutinho coming in, dropping into the pocket of space here and there, helping out his midfield too. And it's really difficult for us. Matty Cash, as much as I love him, he doesn't have the passing capability of John McGinn, and that's what we've missed today. Having John McGinn there, people hate McGinn, but he would have been, I think he would have been very crucial today. He's missing because he had a thigh injury. He went off with I think pulled hamstring potentially. He tweaked it a little bit in the Spurs game. That's why he's not playing today. Big miss. And I know people hate McGinn, but it is an absolute massive miss today because his passing literally created and carved chances for us against Spurs. Got the second goal. He assisted the second goal against Spurs with a scoop pass into Douglas Luiz. We have missed that today. Massively. Cash has barely been involved. And when he has got involved, he's took the backwards pass, the sideways pass. It's been so poor from Villa on so many fronts. It's been almost embarrassing. This type of game, and I know some of you might disagree, and I want to hear what you think. This is a type of game I think Coutinho could actually do something in. A game where he actually will be given time on the ball because Wolves can be a low block. They're pressing right now and it's working. But if we start to create more chances, the longer the game goes back, they're going to drop deeper, right? That's when you can bring Coutinho on and maybe he can do something. This is the type of game for it, when he's going to be given the time of day, to pick a pass, maybe dribble past the player and create an opportunity for Aston Villa because we've done very little. Leon Bailey, I criticised Bailey before the game. I'm definitely going to criticise him now. What has he done? Nothing. The whole game. He tries to take on a player and loses the ball straight away. Like, there's one man. He can't even beat a man. Literally loses the ball instantly. Every time. Embarrassing. Kilman and Collins soaked up everything. Ollie Watkins has battled really well with defenders recently, right? He battled a World Cup winner in Romero and won. And he's losing to Collins, who played for Burnley, right? Like, I can't believe I'm saying this. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. And I want to see something different. Like, Diego Costa still is the striker for Wolves, right? Obviously, he's their big name. Hasn't scored for Wolves this season. Same with Hwang Hee-chan. They're literally the lowest scorers in the Premier League, and they are creating opportunities. That is embarrassing. Do you not? Oh, I can't get my words out because I'm that frustrated. Do you lot not realise how embarrassing that is? These lot don't score goals, right? That's literally their 11th goal of the season today. That's the lowest scorers in the league. And they have made it easy for themselves. We've made it easy for them. They, at not one point today, I thought of this team and thought, yeah, they're a team that will go down. If you were to guess at the side who were in the bottom 3, you'd say Villa. That's how bad it's been. And I'm getting that frustrated, I'm confusing my words. I want to say like a million things at once because I'm so frustrated with this team. I've been looking forward to this game all day, all week, everything. Like this, Wolves, this is like their cup final, right? They hate us. I'd say we hate them a little bit, but they hate us more than we hate them, and they're loving it. Their fans singing, things like "Is this a library?" and like football in a library, and they're chatting like crazy, man. And Villa fans are quiet, man. Ugh, it's oh my god, it's just inexcusable. It's inexcusable. And look, Sarah, you're allowed to have any opinion you want, but I don't know how many will agree with you there. In fact, I'll even ask the chat. Does anyone agree with that? Does anyone think we're playing well? Am I chatting bollocks? If I'm chatting bollocks, then I want you lot to tell me. But from what I've seen, we've been second best in everything. In everything, we've been second best. Name me one thing we've done more than them. This is a team second bottom in the table. A team that are literally tipped to go down, right? I know they got a new manager. I don't look, they could turn it round. We've got over half a season. It's still not good enough. It's still embarrassing. Like, I know some Villa fans will have high expectations on the season, on every game, on certain players, right? Which even I will say some people will expect too much. There is a limit. Everyone draws a line in the sand. My line in the sand is we do the basics, right? We do the basics. If we are to lose a game, we lose it in the right way. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. We are getting embarrassed on our own patch, and even our fans are so surprised by it. They are silent. We have shocked ourselves into silence. All I can hear the whole game with the Wolves fans taking the piss. That's all I can hear, and they're loving it. This has probably been their best game this season. I think they would even say, I'd love to see a Wolves fan in the chat right now. Surely this has been your best game this season. You've had full control. It's been piss easy. And I'm tired of it. I really want something to change in the second half, because that is embarrassing. Easily the worst game we've had. The worst first half, anyway, I'll say, we've had this season. We've had a couple bad games, right? We lost 3-0 to Fulham. We've lost games here and there, right? In terms of like boring games, I remember the West Ham game we lost. That was pretty dull in that first half, but it was 0-0. That's shocking. That is shocking. I still believe in Emery. I still back this team, but I just want to see a bit more. That's all I want to see, just a little bit more. And I'm going to read my chat because I keep going on an absolute rant right now. Wolves fans in general have no issue with Villa. It's what we hate. I know you lot hate the Albion, but I would say if you were to compare like Villa dislike against Wolves to Wolves dislike against Villa, I think you would find more Wolves fans dislike Villa. At least that's what I've seen in my own experience with people around me. HDG says, watch us win 2-1 Emery Masterclass incoming. I just really hope, even if it's to lose today, I just want a reaction. I want something, man. Mikey says, I just want to beat teams that we should be. Since we got promotion, we're terrible against teams at the bottom. We always struggle. I remember the game against Burnley at the end of last season. They should have won the game. Like, they nearly did. I remember Mings having to clear the ball off the line. Like, we make such a mess. Like, sometimes. Am you for real? Did you see the Gerrard? Look, the Gerrard era was bad, right? Let's not. I'm not exaggerating too much, right? But that looked like Gerrard football. I am gonna say it did look like Gerrard ball, and there's no other way I can put it. We just look poor in every way, in every sense of the word. We look poor, and for the first time since I've watched a Villa under Emery, we look like we lack a game plan. Whether you want to pin that on the players or anything, that's up to you. But we look like we lack a game plan. There is no idea. We've got the ball out wide. We tried to go long a little bit, and players trying to take on defenders and midfielders of Wolves, and they're losing it instantly. It's so easy for them. It's like it genuinely feels like I'm watching a FIFA game, and it's like Villa on beginner. Like, it's just running into players, poor passes, The mentality of this squad, man. Well, we're gonna see how much it can get tested at halftime. Maybe we can come back. I know the second half of the Liverpool game we started strong and we scored a goal. Maybe that can happen here, but who knows? MC 142 says need Phil for cash. Up the Villa VFC says Watford. I know Watford, another bogey thing we have really. Harry FC says he might get a sleep. He also says was looking forward to this, but seeing this sack of shit making me not want to watch anymore. I feel for you. I feel for the fans who paid to go today. That's all I'm saying. Mark Grundy said it looked different to me under Gerrard. We looked paralysed and void of creativity. That is true. That is true. And what I would say, this game is, you can take it in isolation because we've not looked this bad in any of the games under Emery. Even the 4-2 loss against United, the 3-1 against Liverpool, we actually looked good in those games, and it was individual mistakes in the United game. And you could also argue individual mistakes against Liverpool, players not finishing their chances, the reason why we lost. Today we've just been second best. It's that simple. Same thing. Season after season, we're going expecting to win and take a foot off the gas pedal. Fair. Players could be tired. They've had a long season. Everyone's had a long season. That's not an excuse. It's not an excuse, really. We all have to play the same games. Like, if anything, this should be harder for Wolves because they know they have to win games to stay up. That they have much bigger pressure. They're away from home against Villa. Knowing the form that we were in before, this was much harder for them, and they've come here and done amazing. And that I should give more credit to them. I know it's hard for me to say it, but I'll give a lot of credit to Wolves. They've done well. They've done very well. They've had a game plan. They've stuck to it, and they've done incredibly well. Brentford away last season stands out as another example. Yeah, it's poor. Mitch says, a Wolves fan, I can see Villa winning it. To be honest, we can't hold on to it. This is crazy. I've seen a few Wolves fans say this. I can't see it. I know. Look, I know you lot watch your team week in, week out, and I know you've seen your team bottle leads. Surely it looks different today. You've been all over us. It's been embarrassing. Maybe it's because you've lost so many games. It's always in the back of your mind. Villa have it a little bit where no matter what score it is, you are a little bit stressed because Villa, historically, we always bottle leads. Maybe it comes into that a little bit. Wolves fans right now, they've done so well. You lot have done so well. We've been so piss poor. And maybe the second half can make. Maybe we can make changes in the second half and start on the front foot and create chances. But we've been so bad. Villa have made us look better than we are, mate, to be honest. I'd agree. You know what? I'll take your word for it. Because I would say, I think it's been a bit of both. I think Wolves have done well, but we've also done very badly. When there's a big disconnect between the two teams like that, it's never one or the other. It's usually a bit of both. And I think half of it has just been, we've been that bad. And the other half is Wolves have come here with a game plan, stuck to it, and done very well. And that's what I will say on this so far. Coutinho's just come out, seen him in the tunnel. He has. That's a good change. That's a very good change. It's something I literally said. I think this is the game for Coutinho because they might actually drop deeper, right? As the game goes on, maybe they try and hold out for this 1-0. As the game continues, maybe Coutinho can do something, but we'll see. Appreciate your kind words about local rival club. I just try and be honest. That's what this channel's about. I don't like to bullshit. I've got, I said at the very start of today. We have like a link to watch the game. I provided it. Anything I say, it's unbiased, and I try not to chat shit because there's too many people who do football content on YouTube, on TikTok, and everything who chat shit for views. I'm not like that. I'll say it how it is, right? And sometimes that can be pro Villa, it can be against Villa. I love this club, all my heart. I bleed claret and blue, but I say it how it is. And Wolves have been much better than us. It hurts me. Trust me, it hurts me to say it. Mark said, I have a tiny bit of hope. Mike said, get Sanson on, needs something different. We are massively losing the midfield battle, so we need something. But we've got Coutinho on. Maybe that will do something, but God knows at this point. We need a miracle. Sanson playing funny joke. Harry says, gonna go now, so watch the game. Maybe see you when the game is finished if you're still alive. Okay, hopefully you enjoy that. Well, we're gonna hope for a little bit more from Aston Villa, just a little bit. Great non-bias channel content. I really appreciate you, man. I appreciate that comment. We are underway for the second half of Villa versus Wolves in this Midlands derby. Wolves are winning 1-0 comfortably, so maybe the second half will be just a little bit different. Adama Traore is on. I like Adama, but he doesn't have great end product. I know he did get an assist for the winner against Everton, and he could do something today, but it's been a big criticism of him. He's fairly one-footed, and like I said, his end product isn't there. We saw that when he used to play for Villa. I think we've seen it for Wolves as well. Stealth, yeah, the game's not been great, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been piss poor from Villa. What a bet for the Jet. Yes, I had a friend of mine. He's put a bet on Villa to win 3-1 with Watkins to score. And well, that's not. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I think there's going to be like a big change for that. There needs to be a big switch of momentum for that to happen. Can't watch the game. No links working. I do have one provided. I think you lot already. Well, I think you've seen it before. HC Juice. I don't think it's allowing new people to click it. And even if it does, it's not a great link, to be honest. I'm just kind of waiting until someone else says they found something better. If you guys have seen a stream that is, well, at all working, do let me know. I'll let the chat know. And hopefully we can watch it together. Because although this is working, it's just buffering all over the place. All the Villa AVFC says, always forget Adama played for it. Yeah, he did. Not he weren't terrible, but again, he just didn't provide too much for Villa, really. I agree with you entirely about Adama. Yeah, I think it's like the general consensus about Adama Traore. I think if Wolves could cash in on him a little bit. I know at some point Tottenham were interested, and obviously he went on loan to Barcelona. I think if a lot of money was offered to Wolves for him, I think they'd take it, to be honest, and I wouldn't blame them. But watch him go and score a brace today. Referee doesn't understand how cards work. I think some referees forget what they've let go and what they haven't, which is why you will see like some players get away with several fouls, and then another player will do one foul and get a booking for like a very similar thing. Yeah, it's just. But I'm gonna have another quick look on Twitter because the stream is still buffering for me, and I'm just getting very frustrated with it. Not only how Villa are playing, but just this. Although that's a good pass to Luca Digne. This could be better. Digne, first time ball in from the left. It's easy for Kilman. Douglas Luiz, edge of the box for Villa. Kamara gets a 1-2. Goes back to Ezri Konsa. Villa, we're pushing players forward, to be fair. We've dominated bodies forward. Another cross, another clearance by Wolves. Back in Villa's possession through Matty Cash as my stream once again buffers. Alright. Aston Villa versus. I'm trying to get it on my phone first. Wolves stream. Well, I found Southampton Nottingham Forest. Which has 3,000 people watching it. Can I find the channel? There's 8,000 people on Twitter watching this. Holy hell. Yeah. Alright, EPL 064. Is that the only game they're doing? EPL 064. I don't get it, because I go and look up their channel and it doesn't appear. I'm just seeing like screenshots of games, but nothing actually live. Have fun. West Ham score to end the first half and second half. I mean, that's great. I did say if they lost today, you fear for David Moyes. But they're clearly putting up a fight, and you got to give them credit where it's due. No, I'm still gonna try and find something. I've just refreshed my page, so it's gonna lag probably in a few seconds. I hate how there's one for Forest and Southampton, but not for Villa. And it's once again frozen. Oh dear. What EPL live stream? There we go. I found one for Palace versus Tottenham. This is taking the piss. I have literally found Palace Tottenham stream, Leeds West Ham, and Southampton Forest. I am not joking. I'm literally not joking. I have found 3 of the 4, and the one I need to find is yeah, is not currently live. Oh, I can't find a Villa one, which is so dumb. This is silly. That's like mocking me at this point. What a nightmare. 2-0 Tottenham. It is a second goal for Spurs. Well, look at that. They bounced back from a defeat to us, and then look at us, eh? I look on YouTube. YouTube streams get taken down all the time. Using a VIP box for the streams. Wait, what is that? I've not heard of that. VIP box. Oh, give it a go. It's got something here. I might as well try it. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's actually provided us. You geezer. MC142. What a legend. He's literally just provided a stream. That's like really good and quicker. Oh my god, thank you so much. I'm going to pin your comment if you don't mind. Guys, go to VIP box. Straight away I found the stream. And it's not lagging. And it's faster. Bro, that's incredible. That was so easy. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, it's not buffering at all for me, and it's quicker. What a guy. In fact, it's literally less. It's a minute behind. It's less than a minute behind. I appreciate that, man. Oh, I said VipBot. I appreciate that. I really do. The American delay seems close to 2 minutes today. This is good though. This is not bad. A game more private than North Korea. Guys, I can't. Well, I might be able to provide a link actually. I thought I'd pin the comment because it was nice, but I'll do. You know what? I'll do this. There we go. That will be the replace pin. If you click that, you can watch the game. And if you want to listen to me as well, you can do that too. Well, this has been perfect so far. Where was this control on the phone? I mean, sometimes Villa do take a while to wake up. And it seems to be a common theme with Unai Emery, really. Here's Matty Cash for Villa. Cash forward to Leon Bailey. Bailey in the box. Tries to pull it in towards Buendia. Only half clear though. Kamara fakes a shot. Goes for it. Left-footed wide. Better from Villa. Better from Villa. First time. Well, the whole game. The first time I've been a little bit excited. Not a great ball in from Leon Bailey. I think a little bit easy for Neves to just clear away, but it fell to Kamara. He took a fake shot past Neves, went for his left boot, and proper sliced it wide. Terrible attempt, but it's better. It's a little bit better from the Villa. Saar goes long. Won back by Konsa. Bit of head tennis. Konsa again wins a header. Flipped on by Kamara. Luis against Neves. He does lose it. Matinho. Hwang Chan. Chan's moved to the left-hand side, by the way. We swapped sides with Adama coming on. Wolves want a free kick. They are going to get one as a delayed decision with a foul on Mateus Nunes. Is that his name? I feel like that is his name, right? That was a guess. Yeah, it is. It is. It was. I think I knew, but it was like a guess in my mind. Free kick to Wolves, just past halfway line here. 56 gone. Villa 0. Wolves 1. I'm not. Should have. Leeds 2, West Ham 2. What a game that is. And then you look at this one. A man begged me to buy a Switch. When I do, he's too busy with his girlfriend to even play. I'm literally playing tonight. I will literally play after the game. I'll do a TikTok, probably rinsing Villa. If things continue the way they do. And then I'll play tonight. Wait, are you not playing tonight? That's your fault. That's your fault then. Good header forward. Is Buendia for Villa. He actually does really well to keep that in play. Kamara. Buendia, that's nice. 1-2 Bailey. Emi Buendia. That's poor there. Trying to find Ollie Watkins. And then Buendia bundles over his man. Free kick to Wolves. Very silly. There's a group of 5 for a 4-man game. I don't think certain men are playing though. I don't think everyone is gonna play. I don't think so. I think Jamie said he'd drop out. There you go. Buendia has every right to get in his face there. Yeah, I know. Fair play to Buendia, I'd do so. He's getting a talking to off the referee. Double sub for Wolves. Hwang Chan and Matinho coming off. To be fair, they've done very well. You say cheerio, Southampton. We have more games like this. We'll go with them. Southampton are in trouble though. They can't afford to lose to Forest. That is a horrific result. Nathan Jones bought in to lose 3-1? And then 1-0 to Forest at home? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. At West Ham lose. Oh, that's guaranteed points for West Ham. Just no sharpness today. Buendia pass has been as bad as I've seen. Yeah, it's not been great for Buendia today. West Ham Leeds, we want to stay a draw for us. I'd rather look up than down. I'll get where you're coming from there. I'd rather West Ham lose, actually. Get Moyes sacked. Maybe they get someone in worse. Costa, good hold-up play. Here's 8 Nori on the left-hand side for Wolves. Cashed as well. There'll be a throw into Wolves. Just by the corner flag. I bet on West Ham, which means Leeds are winning. You'd bet on West Ham, who've lost 5 games in a row. You are dumb. I'm sorry. You are dumb. If you bet on a team that have lost 5 in a row, you are something else. Semedo. Adama Traore. Same with Jack, who bet on Villa. Never bet on Villa. Never bet on Villa to do anything. I would not bet on... I'd bet against Villa. But even then... even then it'd be a game we win. But yeah, never bet on Villa to win. Ever. This happens every year. What happened to Jack? Long story. He's Tyra Banks for Villa, and now we're gone. 2/3 of the game gone. It is Villa 0. Wolves won the goal by Daniel Pedence. Was it 12 minutes into the game to put them 1-0 up? It's the difference so far. Guys, 37 of you in the live stream right now. If you can, click the like button. It would be very much appreciated. And subscribe to the Ages TV channel if you are new. I also do TikTok videos and just basically non-biased Villa content. Yeah, it is what it says on the tin, I suppose. You can join the Discord as well. I think that link does work if you want to. Yeah, if you want to have like football conversation and all that, join the Discord. We'll have a chat. That's good for actually from Bailey. To be fair, surrounded by Wolves players every time there's a player like Bailey on the ball. There's just straight away 2 or 3 Wolves men on him. basically, kill you. Southampton really playing through it. The better Walker Peters in the middle. What a nightmare. I'm a Villa Paddy Murphy. Fair enough. He follows me, you know. He follows me on TikTok. He comments on my videos every now and then. So maybe I am. Here's Coutinho for Villa. Tries to cut it back into the middle, cuts out, and it'll be a Villa throw in. Better from Villa. Come on. Come on. Digne with a quick throw. Kamara. Back to Mings. Villa getting more the ball, which is what I want to see. It should have happened from minute 1, not minute, 45. Kamara, 1-2 with Coutinho. Kamara trying to go on his own. Lays it off to Digne. Coutinho. That's a good tackle from Diego Costa. Once again, it's a Wolves man who's won the ball. But Costa, to be fair, has lost it. And it'll be a Villa throw-in. That's not great from Costa. Discord link doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. Okay. I'll fix that. Give me a second. To be fair, that link might be old. I'll provide a new one. Oh dear, I've just seen Villa put the ball out of play with a switch ball. What a joke. There you go. If you guys do want to join the Discord, click that link. That one will work, and I'll delete the other comment. I should be able to. Oh, I forgot then. There you go. So you should be able to click that link. I still haven't changed it. Don't worry. I will in a bit. I will in a little bit, I suppose. But the part needs to come to life. Come to life and will one in. We need to suck it into the goal. We're playing it the whole 10. You think it'd be a little bit easier. Buendia. We're getting more of the ball though. Wolves are dropping deeper and deeper like I thought they would. Digne. Back to Mings. Everyone back for Wolves. Diego Costa's literally halfway inside his own half. Cross comes in from Digne towards Bailey, but he climbs for the header and doesn't win it. And it'll be a throw in to Wolves on the other side. You join the Discord? No, it's nice. Anyone who wants to join it, feel free. Right, that's finished. I'll finish off this drink as well. Yeah, he is. He's a winger, though. A lot of wingers are terrible in the air. I think one of the best aerial wingers, believe it or not, is Perisic. On the drinks tonight? Probably not. I don't think I have anything, to be fair. I don't think I've got anything here. Reminder, Watkins has better finishing on the pitch than Fair. Not wrong. His Wolves on the break. Is 8 Nori. Oh, good ball out wide. Hodge cross comes in. Good header away. It's only half clear. Diego Costa's shot comes in. Hits Matty Cash, I think, flat in the face. Cash again. Forward. That's a better ball, though. Here's Villa on the break. It's Bailey, who hasn't even took on a player all game and done it successfully. Villa should get a free kick, and we do. Beta behaviour. Bring back drunk DVD streams. I will be streaming a little bit more on Twitch now. Hopefully. I will try to. I think the first stream I watched was Villa Warsaw in 21. It might have been. Diego Costa's gone down for Wolves. I think they're going to make another change here. Oh, it's crazy. Cunha's coming on for Wolves. I can't believe they have a player this caliber playing for them. Cunha's coming on for Wolves. What a player. To be fair. Diego Costa off. To be fair to Costa, lot, he's not the man he used to be, but he's done his job today, which is hold up the ball. And Mateus Cunha. What a player to have. I'm just saying, what a player to bring on. That's crazy. We've spent a lot of money in the last 2 years if you look at it. Yeah, they have. Villa going to make changes. Come on! Danny Ings. And I think that's then Dunker going to come on for Villa. Please be for Watkins. Watkins has done so little. Cameron Archer, by the way, is set to go to Middlesbrough as well. I thought he was going to play against Stevenage, but he probably won't. Watkins is off for Danny Ings. Oh wow. Dinier's off. Wait, how does that work then? Oh, why is Augustinsson on? Digne for Augustinsson doesn't really make a lot of sense, to be honest. Okay. I don't really get that one. Augustinsson on for Luca Digne. Louise is off. Again, I'm not a fan of that, to be honest with you. But they're Dunker, Augustinsson, and Ings, so it's just like for like subs across the pitch. Maybe Ings can provide something different, but I don't know. Say about 2 months ago, John streamed it 3 times to then ghost. Oh yeah, I know. To be fair, a lot of these promises were made before I got a girlfriend. let's calm down. Let's calm down with the slander. Goal kick to Wolves, long ball play towards Leon Bailey, and it will be out for a goal kick. You know who else has a girlfriend, by the way? Cal the Dragon. I don't know if any of you, well, you lot should know who that is. Cal the Dragon has a girlfriend. How mental is that? Well, okay. I've also spent a lot of time there, which I wasn't expecting to as well. I mean, I probably should have. But yeah. Wolves very quietly net spend 138 million over the last 2 windows in transfer market, if transfer market is right. I mean, they do quietly go about their business. They do have rich owners. Cal probably has risks for days. Cal the Dragon Riz is built different. That's what I'm saying. Okay, thanks, John. Don't worry, chat. He'll come back to us eventually. They all do. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Just say can't be. It's not. It genuinely isn't that. It genuinely isn't that. Anyway, I don't miss filler streams other than that. Okay, other than the one Tottenham game because I had prior arrangement. But it's literally the only time I've ever missed a Villa live stream. And look at that. I missed that one. And I'm here to watch this absolute shite against Wolves. 1-0 down with 21 minutes to go. Here's Adama Traore against Mings. No offside flag. Adama on the inside. Left foot over. I'm just saying, Mings. You know Adama. You know he's left-footed, right? Mings does know that, right? Because he literally let him on his left. He does know he's left-footed, right? I'm just saying that is, defenders need to show players on their weak boot, right? Was he right-footed? I thought he was left-footed. I knew he was I thought he was left-footed. I might be wrong. Okay, hold my hand up. That was a strong for a left foot for a supposedly weak foot. That was a strong left foot on goal. I know if his finishing isn't great, so it's probably hard to tell sometimes. But that's a strong shot, and I thought he let him in on his left. Fair enough. I know he has a weak foot, and I know it's quite weak as well. But I always forget which side. I thought it was slightly inverted. Fair enough. It would make sense actually, because I do remember a assist he got for Villa with his right foot, and it swung all over the place. Shot from Bailey, and it's a deflected wide. It's going to be a corner. Right foot across Merchant. It has finished 1-0 to Forest, by the way. That's shocking. Southampton are probably going to be playing Championship football next season. That is embarrassing. I forget if he's left foot or right foot. His finishing doesn't help. Let's be real. His finishing doesn't help. It isn't. No, he put it over. He put it over the bar with his left foot. Corner kick for Villa. Header away at the near post. Matty Cash has gone for it. It's travelled about, 10 yards before getting blocked by Cunha? Oh, good pick out, actually. Emi Buendia, 35 yards from goal. Probably should have picked the pass to Coutinho, but he gets the corner instead. Villa might go short for the corner. Oh, we do. Here's Augustinson. Coutinho went short for it. Oh dear. Tyrone Mings tries to scoop across and he mishits it. Bailey back to Cash. 20 minutes to go here. Villa 0, Wolves 1. The goal from Podence is the difference, but it's been all Wolves. Bailey with an early long ball. Into the box. Won by Augustinson. Into the hands of Jose Sarr. And the fact that probably counts as a shot on target. And you know what? I'll even say it's probably the closest we've come to scoring today. It does speak volumes. Heavy touch. Villa pressing quite high, but Wolves just pass right through it. Nori wins the ball past Cash and then goes and rolls it off back to halfway line. Semedo. Lots of room down the right hand side now. Semedo against Coutinho. Forced backwards to Hodge. Collins picks a pass to Nori. One touch football from Wolves right now. Oh, lovely ball from Nunes to the outside of his boot. Nori, what a pass. Cunha on the byline. What a tackle that is from Mings. Mings has probably just stopped a goal here. What a challenge. Bought a PSP today. Like PlayStation Portable? Yeah, mate, that is... You're rolling back the ears. Unless you're on about something else. You are rolling back the ears. Then Donker for Villa. Augustinson to his left. He's got players with him. He finds Coutinho. I want to see Coutinho out wide, really. Augustinson cross. Only half cleared by Wolves. Going to be won by Bailey. Not a great first touch, but he gets it under control eventually. Cash. Back to Konsa. It's been all, to be fair, it's been all Villa, but Wolves want us to have the ball right now because they're winning. And they're going to try and hold on for it. And it is looking like they will win this game 1-0 if it just continues like this because we're just not creating anything through this low block. Konsa out wide. Cash takes on Nuri. Back to Konsa. Wolves have every man behind the ball right now. The furthest player forward, I mean, we've gone back to halfway line, but the furthest player forward at that point was literally, what, 35 yards from goal? If Wolves, I mean, if they carry on like this, getting results that they have, this will be 2 wins in 3 if they get it. They probably will stay up even. New manager in charge. He's got them with an actual footballing identity. It's been better for Wolves, to be fair. Konsa does actually quite well here for a centre-back. Cross comes in, header away. The 2 centre-backs have done so well. Kilman and Collins have soaked up absolutely everything at the back. Seeing that clock slowly go up is giving me anxiety. Stresses me out. Cunha had no idea he was going to play the same tactics just in a colder climate. Oh, well. Yeah, actually, yeah. Augustinson is done well since coming on. Cross comes in. Awkward ball. Villa claim handball. Waved away by the referee. Buendia. VAR will have a check of that. Cash goes for a cross. Augustinson! Off the line! What a header off the line! Augustinson on the volley. Hammers it towards goal. What a block that is on the line. I didn't see who it was. I think it was Kilman. You lot have got to see. If you're not watching the game, you've got to see this on a replay at some point. Kilman throws himself on the line to block it. Of all players, it would have been the left back Augustinson who would have scored. He got behind Jose Sarr and tipped it wide with a header. That's incredible defending. That, I've got to say, that is really good reading. That should be handball, by the way. Oh, check. Well, I say that, but the check has been completed. I think it's because it's gone off his knee onto his hand. It's not going to be given for Villa. Poor corner from Bailey, by the way. Half cleared. Augustinson, to be fair, he's come on. He's got the ball a lot down the left-hand side. Cross comes in from Bailey. It's a deep one looking for Mings. He's going to try and shield this by Neves. He might have... Well, he's trying to win a corner, and he's actually just giving the ball to to Neves in doing so. Adama Traore loses it. No foul given. Kamara, deflected pass towards Bailey. And Bueno, I gotta say, comfortably did well there. Although he gives it away, Danny Ings. Ings right-footed cross. Headed away by Neves. It's unconvincing again, though. To Emi Buendia. Buendia to Augustinson on the byline. Cross comes in, deflected into the hands of Jose Sarr. And that ends the attack for Aston Villa. Yeah, we can't catch a break. Yeah, Mike, you've nailed it there. What a shot that is from Augustinson. I gotta say, the volley's really good. But Kilman is so clever. You know what? I do think that there's a case for a penalty there, though. I know it's hit his foot first, but he's played it from his foot to his hand in an unnatural position. You can't tell me that is a natural position of the arm, right? I've seen them given for that. I have seen them given for that. It'd be a bit harsh for Wolves. I think they've been the better side today, but handball is handball. Bailey's gas needs to come off. We have no wingers. Well, you can thank Steven Gerrard for that, for sending Traore out on loan and El Ghazi to the Eredivisie because he tried to play narrow for a little bit. Wolves get a throw in and Matty Cash doesn't agree. We've finally woken up, though. It's taken us the whole game, but we have finally woken up. Throw to Wolves on halfway line. Long throw headed away. Oh, Wolves have done really well here. Kamara. Cash to Konsa. To Mings. Mings going long. It's a great pass. Chance for Ings. Danny Ings! Yes! Villa level out of nowhere! Danny Ings has scored! A long ball forward! No offside flag has come up! Danny Ings has rolled it in! Come on! What a goal! What a goal, Danny Ings! Come on! What a finish! Long ball forward, and I didn't think he was onside actually, because it looked a bit suspicious. The flag has stayed down as of right now. It is Aston Villa 1, Wolves 1. He's onside, it will count. Let's go Villa! What a goal, Ings! Oh, Jose Sarr slips. Oh, it's horrible for Wolves. When your luck is down, your luck is down. Jose Sarr tries to come out to Ings, and he just slips at the wrong time. And it's just a bit easy for Ings to trip it over him. Oh, if Jose Sarr doesn't slip over there, he might have beat him to the ball. But that little slip on the turf is the difference. And Villa do level at Villa Park. Massive goal. And you've got a feel for Wolves. They've been by far the better team in this game. But them dropping back to try and hold on to their win has cost them a little bit. It's Villa 1, Wolves 1 with 10 minutes to go. Wow. What a moment. What a moment. I didn't see that from Ryan, but yeah, can we not have goal spoils in the chat? I would have very much appreciated that. Here's another chance for Villa. Buendia's shot. Deflected wide. Come on! Corner kick to Villa. Come on. This is better. This is so much better. Wolves, oh man. Like I think the Wolves fans in chat, I think they nailed it. Even though they played very well, they don't hold on to wins. And even in a game where they fully dominated, this has happened. Like, it's crazy. But the defending, the marking, by the way, for the goal is horrific from Wolves. They've allowed Ings to get through on goal directly down the middle. And then Jose Sarr slips as he tries to press and close the angle down on Danny Ings. Horrible moment for Wolves. Corner kick to Villa. Try to go for the near post to Danny Ings. It's half cleared. Ball out wide. That's actually really well controlled by Ezri Konsa. And, well, we've not got a foul there. And it's actually going to be, I think, a throw into Wolves instead. 0-0 for Kilman. Yeah, I mean, Kilman's done very well today. But you make your mistake. As defenders, it's life or death, really. Mings nearly made a mistake there. Villa do get it back though. Kamara, Konsa. I gotta say, big changes made. Augustinson coming on. Who would have thought to say that Augustinson coming on might have changed the game? The guy has done so well on the left hand side, slung in loads of crosses, nearly scored himself. But Danny Ings, I mean, he's a goal scorer. He is a natural goal scorer. Scored goals everywhere he's gone. And he's come off the bench today and scored, where Ollie Watkins didn't look like scoring the whole night. Heartbreaking for Wolves. It puts us back in relegation zone. Fair play to Villa. Just hope we can stay out this season. I mean, if I was a Wolves fan, I don't know how I'd... Man, I don't know how I'd feel, because you've played very good football. You've been the better side. But it's when you've started to try and sit and hold on is where you've allowed Villa into this game. We were not in this game. Although here come Wolves again though with Adama Traore. Good save, Emmy, at his near post. But Adama really should be looking for a teammate there. And the flag has gone up anyway. But as I was trying to make the point anyway, I think this must be hard for Wolves fans to take, because they've been really good today. But if they only get a point from it, that's 2 points drop. There's no other way you can look at it as 2 points drop, not a point gain. You've got to win your games like this. A game where you've dominated your opponent. Pretty much executed the game plan brilliantly. And just a couple, horrible minutes of Villa's possession and trying to probe your way through. And you can't hold on. I feel for him a little bit. But that's what happens when you're down the bottom. You never get things your own way. A point of Villa apart for them isn't horrendous, but losing them two, I mean, that could be the difference between them staying up and going down. And they've done enough to win this game. Is Bailey wins a corner? Come on! I mean, you never know if Villa could win it. This is how crazy this game has been. We've been absolutely appalling the whole game. And if you were to bet on a team to win it right now, you'd say Villa. How weird is that? How weird is that? Corner kick to Aston Villa. 7 minutes to go here. Villa fans, finally I can hear them through the mic here at the whole 10. Although Bailey's corners have been absolutely shocking the whole game. We need something better from you, Leon. This will be a left footer. It'll be an in-swinger. Konsa battling to try and win this as well. Mings there in the middle too. Bailey's corner to the far post, and Jose Sarr will clutch it from the sky. Oh, that's unlucky as Coutinho tries to win the ball. It's ricocheted back. Now there's a big chance for Wolves here. With Nuri, heavy touch though. And that could be the difference between staying up and going down again. It's a big chance. It's a 2-on-1. And Nuri's touch is so heavy. If he just has a light touch there, it's a 2-on-1. Wolves probably have a big chance to score. But his heavy touch allows Cash to come away with the ball. Like I said, those are the key things in games. Those are the key differences between teams who do well and teams who don't. And it can be as small as a touch of the football. Just how heavy your touch can be the difference. Villa have a throw in. 6 minutes to go here. Villa 1, Wolves 1. Goal scorers Pedence in the first half for Wolves, and substitute Danny Ings for Aston Villa. And I gotta say, if Ings doesn't start the next game for Villa, I mean, he scored against, he got 2 against Brighton, didn't he, Danny Ings? And then he didn't start after the World Cup. He's come in today and scored. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, you got to feel for Wolves. They took off Diego Costa. And I got to say, you struggle to find an out-and-out number 9 right now for Wolves, because you got Cunha. He's probably the furthest man forward, but he's not. I wouldn't call him a out-and-out striker. Thrown to Villa from a Wolves man, and Nuri puts it out of play. Bailey to take it quickly. Ironically, it's as soon as Diego Costa's come off, they haven't been as good, have they, Wolves? Villa, poor pass. It's offside. Shouldn't have played it as quickly to Bailey as that, really. No, he doesn't I don't think he does make the run. And even if he does, I don't think he scores it. Danny Ings buries chances because it's Danny Ings. Danny Ings is the best finisher we have at this club by a mile. By a mile. Long ball forward and it's out of play. How much added time? It'd probably be 3 or 4 minutes. It's not. It's not going to be something too crazy. There's been a little bit of time wasting. I think Costa went down a little bit. It's nothing eccentric, nothing over the top. It'll be like maybe 3 or 4 minutes added time. I want to see what they had in the World Cup though, which is like the really over dramatic 7-8 minutes of added time that we saw. I want to see more of that because I really hate time wasting, and it would kill it. Because like, what's the point in time wasting? Oh, to be fair, Jose Sar's absolutely rolled Danny Ings there. Plays a long ball forward, which Mings wins. Augustinson surely is fouled by Semedo, and he does win the foul. And he's just done incredibly, Augustinson, since coming on. He hasn't put a foot wrong at all. And I was questioning when he brought him on for Luca Digne, but he's got into really good positions, and we've definitely improved since he's been on the pitch. Here's Bailey for Villa, cutting inside. Leon Bailey, pass one. He's trying to do it on his own. He's still got it though. Bailey gets a shot away, deflected. I was going to complain at him to say he can't take on the whole Wolves team, but he very nearly did. He's Buendia for Villa. He tries to see. That's what I don't like about Buendia sometimes. He's trying to nutmeg his man on the halfway line. And here comes a counter attack for Wolves, and a good chance as well with Cunha. Cunha against Konsa. Cunha. Oh, he's lost it. He just. That's really poor from Cunha, actually. You expect more from that. From a player of his standard, you expect more. Buendia takes on his man. He has lost it, but only temporarily. Then Dunker back to Augustinson. Augustinson into Coutinho. He's lost it to Neves. Referee was going to give a foul, but he ends up changing his mind. And the long shot is put over. He was literally he had his whistle in his mouth. He decided to play on. And the Villa players are not happy because we kind of seem to stop still. Oh, the long shot is shocking from Neves anyway, to be fair. We're at Everton in the table. I'll have a look. I think they might be in the bottom 3. But don't quote me on that. Everton are officially in the bottom 3. With that draw for West Ham, that has put Everton in the bottom 3. Aït-Nouri. What a save. Martinez again. Wolves get a corner. On the break, Wolves are still dangerous. Wolves are still dangerous on the break. Aït-Nouri. Oh, he's done so well there. He's took the piss there. There's 4 Villa players on him. That's kind of piss poor from Villa, really. It's too easy for him to keep the ball there, get a shot away. Well, the chances of a winner for us haven't been able to watch the match tonight. We've not played very well at all. Oh, to be fair, there's 2 balls on the pitch there, so that wouldn't have counted anyway. For some reason, the ball was actually thrown onto the field. Apparently, it's going to be 4 minutes of added on time. Yeah, so we've not played very well, but as soon as Wolves took the lead, deservedly so, as soon as they went a bit more defensive, allowed us into the game, and Danny Ings scored from a lovely through ball and run as he finished it past Jose Sarr. And it is really a coin toss right now because Wolves look dangerous on the break. Villa, we're having more possession in this half. Honestly, it could go either way. Corner comes in, header away. Neves clips a ball out wide back to Nunes. He fakes across, goes on the inside. Nunes shot, great block by Danny Ings of all players. Hodge back down to Mateus again. Oh, he tries to be clever there. I gotta say, it's not great from him at all, really. Mateus Cunha, I know he's like a big money signing, and he's like a marquee signing. He's come on and done very little. Like, I say it how it is. He's not done great since coming on. He's tried to be like quite fancy, and it's just not paid off in any of the attempts that he has made to do that. Is Coutinho, lovely one-touch layoff. Is Dendoncker for Villa. We're into the 90 minutes now. We had 4 minutes of added time have just been shown. Matty Cash gets a 1-2. Early ball into the box. It's a really bad cross as well. It might have took a deflection on its way. Villa still have it with Mings. Mings goes long. Won back by Aït-Nouri. Buendia battling. He's won the header towards Bailey. Cleared away by Aït-Nouri again. Villa get a throw in. Come on. I'd love us to push for it. Cancer for Villa. Well, as long as we don't lose the game, that is the most important thing, especially with the way we've played. It's definitely a back to the drawing board a little bit. Better response from the poor first half, but still not good enough, really. Cash out wide to Bailey. Bailey hooks a cross in. It's a header on goal. Gustinson will battle it, but Jose Sarr plucks it from the sky and bowls it quickly. Oh, Nunes has lost it, and fairly so. Kamara to Felipe Coutinho in the box for Aston Villa. Coutinho back to Kamara. I don't know what he's trying to do there. His pass intercepted. Augustinson hooks across in. Header away. Buendia. Oh, he does really well there. I think he actually holds off his man. Could have been a free kick. His pass is intercepted. Cash. Villa do keep winning the second ball every time. Consa. 2 minutes to go here. Emi Buendia. Back to Kamara. Wolves have everyone back for this. Kamara. Oh, he's trying to thread it through. It's a good interception from Neves. Has probably been one of my top players today. He's done very well defensive and going forward. Cross comes in from Buendia away. Matty Cash. Every cross is just soaked up by Wolves every time. But we just keep winning the second ball. Concert to Cash. Cash early cross. Oh dear. Cash has been poor. I gotta say, Cash has been pretty poor today. This is why Cash, I don't think he's been playing. He's just not done a lot. John McGinn has done way more in his position than Cash has when McGinn played against Spurs. Cash is supposed to be obviously the backup to McGinn for the depth of right mid, and he's just nowhere near what we need. Sarr goes long. Won by Adama. Mings back to Emi Martinez. Martinez hammers it long. Then Donker wins the header. Ings, oh, very nice actually. Very neat from Ings. And he goes long. That's a great pass. Chance for Villa. Bailey round the keeper. Oh, Bailey, no. Bailey's put it wide. Leon Bailey's missed an open goal. Leon Bailey with the final minute of the game has missed an open goal. Danny Ings with one of the best passes you'll ever see. Bailey goes round Jose Sarr with the goal to aim at. The entire goal to aim at. And he's put it wide. What a horrible shot on goal. What a horrible attempt by Bailey. And he's got a lot of anguish on his face. Bailey could have won it. And I think the game is finished with a draw, seeing the clock. But that would have won it. That would have won it right at the death. And I'm guessing that is game over. It is. Oh my God. It's moments like that that keep you up at night. Leon Bailey is down on the deck. And you can understand why. He is very frustrated with himself. He had the chance to win it. He took the ball past Sarr with the whole goal at his mercy and put it wide. And that is the full-time whistle. A game that we didn't deserve to win, but we probably should have, to be honest. With a miss like that, that is shocking. Villa have drawn the game 1-0 with Wolves. I mean, we've started this game very poorly, and we've ended up not losing, which, if you're not going to win, make sure you don't lose. But you can't end a game like that. Bailey is absolutely mortified by the way that he's missed that. Dark Knight says, thank you for your live stream. Best wishes to Villa for the rest of the season. Appreciate you welcoming a Wolves fan in your stream. Not just you, I've had a few Wolves fans. I hope you lot have enjoyed your time here. I hope you lot... Well, I think Bailey's actually crying, believe it or not. I think Leon Bailey's actually crying about that. What a horrible way. He should have won it, Leon. You should have won it, mate. I know, look, it happens in football. He doesn't get the connection of the ball he wants, and he should have won it, really. He is distraught. I would be as well. That's 3 points. He's literally dropped 2 points there. Yeah, he was in tears there, guys. Yeah, that is... It is what it is. Wolves have done well. I think they've deserved the point here. I think that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna cheer myself up a little bit. We wouldn't have deserved that really if we won it. You know, you can't play badly for 70 minutes and get away with it. I think we we might have done enough to get a point in the end, but that's up for debate. I'll take that after the atrocious game of football that I've had to watch. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too. We've had a lot of viewers today, so if you can click that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm just gonna have a look at the likes right now. If we can just bump it up a little bit for those who have enjoyed this. It's been a very good football debate between you lot, and yeah, hopefully, well. Hopefully we get a win at the weekend. We got Stevenage in the FA Cup on Sunday, which I will be live for if you want to watch that with me. I'm going to do a TikTok video as well, and I'm probably just going to be talking about the Bailey miss at the end and probably mention how bad we were in the first half, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. You've all been amazing, and I'll see you again for Villa versus Stevenage at the weekend. My emotions are all over the place. Hope you have a good evening. See you again very soon.